There we go. I should drink my tea. I need to work on my cough. I've been eating too much sweet stuff, so my freaking cough has been coming in and go. All right. Well, welcome in. Welcome to Monday. We got turkey on the menu, and I'm not talking about the bird. So we're gonna. It was one of the bigger ones on the list. But I was hoping Doctor would be in today, but I haven't seen him. So it is what it is, but it's going to be something simple, actually. Well, relatively simple, I think. We're making baklava and hold on, I can't read. Tantuni, which is just like a lamb wrap with some food in it. There's actually no sauce either, so I'm a little curious how it's gonna be. Turkey, what's going on, Lelouch? How you doing? It's some simple stuff today, like your stereotypical baklava and some tantuni. I made like doma last time. I was thinking about making like something a little bit more complicated, but it is what it is. You're from Turkey? Oh my gosh. What would you recommend me make next time I do turkey? Because I know there's a lot of dishes that are good. I was thinking making like kumyak, but it's really easy to make. I might make that too, though. Actually, we'll see how much time I have, but I might make it. I don't have any bread to eat with it, so kind of makes it hard to eat. You know, it'd be weird just to eat with a spoon. Coffee withdrawals. Oof. Bro, you're not drinking. Why are you not drinking no coffee? Are you not supposed to? I guess you are supposed to. How much coffee is allowed or caffeine is allowed? Can't you just drink like some tea? That's what I do. Nothing but tea. Well, I'm drinking soothing tea right now, so. Oh. 20 milligrams of caffeine a day. Is that a lot? How much is that? I think baklava is one of the hardest Turkish food. I don't know. It seems easy, right? Or am I just underestimating it? Is it just stacking on top of each other? Oh, you didn't get any. Ooh, okay. I didn't know how much you can actually do. Well, it's all good. You here, you chilling. We all are. Appreciate it, you know. Is it like just a method of making baklava that makes it hard? Because the ingredients seem very simple, which I should actually get these ingredients up. So what? Make the sauce, and then bake some butter, and then just like layer on some stuff. That's what it looks like. It doesn't look that bad. At least I don't. Maybe I'm underestimating it. What I gotta preheat my oven to? 350. Okay, 350. Perfect. Preheating. Why you cook Turkish meal? Well, every Monday I do this thing called Mondays, where I spin a wheel for people. Well, people get to put stuff on the wheel through either subs or points, channel points, and I add it to the list or on the wheel, and then I spin it, and whatever it lands on, I make that a dish from that region. I don't want to say country because it's not a country sometimes. Sometimes they'll do like a specific part of the US, which, you know, you say like the South or something like that. I'll do that. And then on Monday, I'll choose a dish to make well, Friday I kind of go over what kind of ingredients I might need and what dish I plan on making. And then come Monday, I make it again. So it landed on turkey. My one of my viewers, doctor, he is also Turkish. He comes around pretty often, and he put like 10 freaking points into turkey, and it was eventually gonna hit, and it just happened to land it on today. So shoot, it's a good deal though. I made it before. I made some Turkish dishes before. I don't remember exactly what I made, but I know I made some kofta, the little meatballs. Um, I've cooked Turkish food once, but I also cook every Monday. I do this Munchie Mondays every Monday. So I've always, I guess I've been learning. I've been doing it for like 2 years. I like to think that I'm kind of okay at least. Not like the best, but I think I'm all right. Like, not horrible, put it like that. But I do mess stuff up sometimes. A lot of times. Let's say that. All right, let's get popping on some medium pot, combine sugar, water over high heat. Bring to a boil. 3 cups. That's a lot of cups of water. Or a lot of cups of sugar. 3 cups? I guess it's supposed to be sweet. So it makes sense. All right. Oh, I gotta get this one moving. I don't know. I hooked up my camera over in the sky just for funsies. I think it's kind of cool. Instead of having it like right here, because it kept messing up when I have it close to me. So I just moved the camera in a little bit and made like an air cam. I feel like this is a lot of sugar though. I guess it makes sense. It's supposed to be like a really sweet sauce. All right, 3 cups of sugar. I put a little bit less just because your boy be coughing with too much sugar. All right, and then 1 2/3 cups of water. Oh, so it's really like a syrup. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna put this on the stove so it just has to sit there. How long does this have to sit there? Oh, I need lemon juice. 20 to 25 minutes. Okay. Alright. Some lemon. I need to get some good inspiration for next week for some foods. The countries are getting low. Oh yeah, Chris Nicholas, if you're still there, you subbed last week. I forgot. You can add a country. Or did you pick one? I don't remember if you picked one or not. But if you didn't, go ahead. Pick a country. Then we throw it on the wheel. Some lemon. I need like oh, wait. It might be overkill. But I have a nice potato cruncher thing that I can use. Where is it? It is in here. Yeah. just to get all the juices out. Where do I put the... See, I still don't know where I put stuff in this kitchen just yet. Granted, I don't know if I ever know, but I'm still really bad at it. My memory is just butts to begin with. Is it all in here? Gosh darn it. Bruh. I have it somewhere. No, it's not in here. I'm so confused. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to squeeze these by hand. My feeble little hands. Alright. Ugh. It's getting everywhere. I didn't want to make anything too stereotypical, right? Or anything that's like you can get at the store, or a little bit more less known. Because like if I make things that are like the national dish and whatnot every single time, it kind of defeats the purpose. Because everybody knows about it. I want to make things that are a little less known sometimes. Also, this one had lamb. And, you know, your boy had a whole shoulder of lamb last week. Or was it? Yeah, it was last week. Left over. So, figured, get out the way. Bang. Fat piece of meat. That's what she said. Am I going to make all of this? Probably, bro. Good pieces of meat. Don't want to waste it. I love eating some lamb. I couldn't find, well, I could find it, but I had no idea how to make like bread starter and stuff like that to make the wraps. So I saw that easy alternative is some wheat tortillas. So I do apologize, it's not super authentic, the bread, but otherwise, you know, everything else, I got lamb, got onions, tomatoes, should be good enough, right? All right, let me throw this on this stew. This is supposed to go for like 20 minutes, it said. 20, 25 minutes. One thing I don't like about this gosh darn stove is the orientation of the freaking knobs. Like, I swear before, the furthest left and the furthest right were always the ones in the front. This is the opposite. It's the ones in the back. It's annoying. Because I always turn on the back one by accident. Because I'm used to the front one being that. But, yeah. I'll have to get used to it. I'm still bad at these things. Put that away, since I don't know where the stuff is. Alright, what else is gonna need some time to cook? I think the meat takes a little bit to cook itself, but we can do that later, because I don't want to have to wash it and then redo it. Okay. Let's copy the veggies first. Let's see. Onion, tomato. Is that all? Let's see. Tantuni. Where's my mouse? Okay. Oh, and parsley. I don't have fat leaf. I have regular parsley that's left over. So we'll just use that. I don't like to waste food. Excuse me. Oh. Okay. Union. Man, I've been trying to play that Pokemon game, but it's so bad. I think I'm gonna like play it enough to catch a few Pokemon. Maybe beat the game. I'll beat the game because the game does seem a little pretty short. It does not look long at all. So once I finish that, I'm just gonna let it sit for a while because I might need the Pokemon if I'm gonna try to play some competitive Pokemon. Play some good old battles or whatnot. Pokemon Champions, which reminds me, I need to buy the tickets for the Pokemon VCG tournament tomorrow. Oh, next month, not tomorrow. Next month. There's a lot of events going around at this time. I didn't realize, but Vegas has a lot of like things that go around this month. Like a lot of people plan for like the end of the year stuff. And I guess if you want to count CES, CES is also like late towards the end of the year, beginning of the next year type of thing. And that's one of the events for that time too. So there's a lot. I need to start visiting more of them. Especially like little anime conventions and everything like that. Because the anime convention is going to be... I need to buy some posters. Some new posters. I need to decorate my room a bit more. It's pretty lacking. I still need to work on my aesthetics for my living room too. I want to get it done before like my sister and her brother, well, my brother-in-law, come to visit, cause I want that like nice, cozy room or apartment. Cause it's like one of the first apartments where I actually want to make it a little cool looking. And right now, it's kind of lacking. So I'm trying to add some decorations and stuff. Some lamps, some plants, the whole 9 yards. Definitely going to try to put it in there. But I also need to have, like, it not look like clutter. I used to live out here and be like, I try to live my simplistic life, you know, minimalism. Don't have that much stuff. Be able to move here to here really easily, but I changed my mind. It's time to have a bachelor's pad, like an actual bachelor's pad now. But I need some good posters, some lamps, some plants, some like good furniture too. That's the biggest thing. I've never really like gone to one of those furniture stores and bought anything in particular from them. So I don't know how it goes. I've always just bought stuff off of like Amazon and I've kind of just gone with it. But I want like a good piece. Something that fits my style too, so I might actually have to go to a real furniture store. The crazy thing is they just built this building and I just moved into this place, but it looks like they're building like a brand new building again across the street the other way. So I might not have to spend too much over here on this time, you know. I might have to wait a little bit before I actually spend too much on furniture if I'm gonna move next year again, which I might, cause this place internet is booty. I swear. Like I'll be at work and I'll be getting cut out on meetings and stuff. So I really need to actually find a good place with good internet. So I'm hoping the place across the street this time has fiber internet. It does look nicer. Well, they haven't actually started building. They bought out the land and they started like putting in the foundations and stuff for the building. So it's not, we don't know how it's gonna look, but they did have like a little draft out in the front. And it looks kind of cool. So far, at least. So I might be moving to another place next week or next year. If, you know what? If Mamdani wins the New York election, I'm moving to New York. Hands down. And then living in like a little studio bedroom. I don't know how that's gonna turn out because like at least right now I have a nice little area. You know, this place is small too, but it's not like too tiny. It's small enough for me to not be crowded, but it has enough space for me to have all my stuff. So, I don't know. I do want to move to New York though. All the stuff they have there, all the amenities. Also, like, the way that a lot of people watch me from overseas and everything. I feel like the timing might be a little bit better. Just because it's 3 hours ahead. And then, well, for work, actually, for work, I'd be able to get like an extra hour of sleep and whatnot. So I might contemplate doing something like that. It's still a distance though. What other platforms you're talking to people who don't see? Facebook, YouTube diagonals and stuff too. I just fixed all of my sources, so yeah, on YouTube's as well. Your boy got to be on all over the place. Yo, what country you want? You subbed last week and you didn't choose the country, I don't think. But yes, I'm doing all of that. Yeah, if I can do like Instagram and freaking TikTok, I would actually. I would too. Only problem is like they don't give me a key. If they gave me a key, I would have way more things on Instagram and TikTok. Unless they changed it. If they changed it, I would. But they haven't done so. You gotta have like 10,000 followers or something like that. Or like 1,000, actually. I don't remember. But it's a number that I do not have. Or you can get like an agency. You have to join an agency, which I'm not going to. But I will start making those ramen videos one of these days. I've just been, you know, planning it out a little much. But I remember you showing me those videos of that guy making sandwiches and everything. I'm doing, I might do like that on ramen on certain days. And then do ramen ratings on like a different day. So I have like 2 different ideas I could throw on there. So maybe I'll get some more followers from that. I don't know, but I'd have to start. I've been saying I've been trying to do this for a long time, and every time I go and record, it's like I feel like the quality isn't up to my standards, so I just don't post it. So I always make an excuse to not do it, but I need to just say screw it. Especially now that I'm all settled down and like set up to do a lot of that stuff now. It does seem to be fun though. I just don't get TikTok and short form content and stuff like that. It's just not my forte. I wish I could just hire somebody to do it. I mean, I can, but I'd be broke if I did that. I'm already broke as it is. I don't want to be more broke than I already am. All right, parsley. Gotta keep stirring this sugar so it doesn't burn. Burnt sugar is not fun. All right, and then some of this meats. I didn't know that they like boiled the meat and then they fry it. Well, not fry it, but like pan fry it kind of thing. So let's get this out. I guess that's how they get it like nice and tender before they go ahead and fry it up so it doesn't at all tough. This like vacuum sealer thing, clutch. It actually freaking works. And the food tastes like much, much better than what I was doing before. No more freezer burn. I'm here for it. Good investment. That Amazon big day deal, whatever, was a good investment. I've been trying to not spend my Amazon money, but it's just so convenient. Not trying to give my money to Amazon, not trying to promote, you know, excessive spending and just Amazon being a horrible corporation. It's just hard. It's just hard not to. I wonder how this boiled lamb is gonna taste though. Cause like it's super fatty. I'm very tempted to like use the water that I boiled to make like a gravy to try to like dip it in even. Just in case it comes out too dry or something. Getting rid of this, not rid of it, but having more reason to use this lamb that I bought, the giant chunk. I think it was like 10 pounds of lamb. Because it was kind of heavy. It's a good opportunity. I need to go buy some sticky rice. Marhaba abi. Oh, what's going on? I don't exactly remember what that means, but I remember it's akin to like hello, and it's weird because your name is also Merhabalar. What's good? Kolay Gelsin. I don't know what that. That one I don't know. I'm not cultured enough in Turkish. I apologize. What's good with you though? Where's Doctor at when you need him? My guy Doctor. This is all from him. He gave me the idea to make some Turkish food, and he ain't here. Hopefully, I'm not butchering it. We're making some baklava. I know I'm saying it wrong completely. And some Tantuni. Some fake Tantuni at least. Alright. These things need to sit and boil for, I think it's in like 30 minutes. We can drop that in there. Let's see. It says half an hour. So yeah, about 30 minutes. I did it again. Like I was like, bro, this oven needs to chill with the wrong size. I'm surprised it doesn't. Well, if it's getting boiled, you're not going to need seasoning in the water first. But I accidentally bought too much sumac. I thought I didn't have any, and then I ended up buying some extra, and they didn't have any small ones left. So I ended up having to buy a big one. So now I got two giant things of sumac that I won't use that often. I'll try to use it more often, but like now that I have it, I got to get rid of it somehow. Sometimes I don't look before I actually just buy stuff. Sometimes I'm like, I'll buy it just in case so I don't have to buy it next time. And then I come back home, find out I have a lot still. This is a decent amount of meat. I guess I can use it for some other stuff. I don't use it all today. Make other sandwiches. Need to get some bread though. I bought some Cottage cheese. What kind of cheese did I buy? No, I got some Kashkaval cheese. I couldn't find till like Cottage cheese or the other cheese that they use to make kumyek. But they said this is a pretty decent substitute. So I'm gonna try that one. Hopefully it works. And the internet didn't lie to me. Because they definitely could lie. Just clean up while I go so I don't forget. It's October. I'll be forgetting to buy, or not buy, but do like spoopy season stuff. Like usually I do like scary games, but because of all the moving and traveling and stuff, I totally forgot to do it. So I think Friday I'll play some spoopy games. That way I get in the spirit, sorta. Sleepy had me playing some, I kept thinking it was Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's Poppy's Playtime. Because I swear both of them have like a thing where you're like slinky hand and hitting puzzles and stuff like that. want to play that. Last year, the poopy season didn't go too well. I swear. Like, I tried to play Alien Isolation, but that game just pissed me off the whole time. So I didn't finish it. Maybe I'll have time to finish this time. But we did play a lot like Phasma, which was fun. These reusable vacuum sealer things are clutch. Money savers, lifesavers, for sure. Let's boost that up. Let's drink. Don't have no Turkish beer, but I do have some whiskey. Let's make a... Oh, I got some lime too. Perfect. Like, I have a smidge left of ginger ale and a smidge left of whiskey. So might as well just get rid of it. Crap. Never mind. I don't have enough. Oh, I can mix it with Mountain Dew, I guess. I didn't realize they have 2-liter Baja's Blast. Why didn't nobody tell me that? I guess it's a good thing that people didn't tell me because drinking's bad. Bro, did my camera freeze? The bottom one? It did. Why does that always happen? There we go. We back. Cheers. All right. This is supposedly the hardest part of this. I have to layer the bread. Oh, I should close this. What can I say? I'm gonna use this glass pan because I don't really have anything else to use it on with. Plus, it has a cover, and I'm obviously not gonna eat a whole gosh darn thing of it today. But okay, how do I make this? Boop boop boop. Okay, medium pop, combine Make the clarified butter. I don't think I have the ability to make the clarified butter. We'll just use regular melted butter. I guess I could have bought clarified butter. I don't get why people do this, like, style of... I guess I do get it. There's, like, for ventilation and stuff, but Every time I use this stove spot, it makes the handle of my microwave hot. Like, I feel like that's not very efficient or smart to be doing. Something sounds like it's burning. Oh, it's the butter. Crap. I was hoping not to make splashes everywhere, but it is what it is. All right. So clarified butter. Like you're supposed to use only the parts that are separated. I guess it kind of made itself, besides it not being fully melted underneath. Final bread. How many layers am I supposed to use of this? It says 8 to 9 layers. Oh, shoot. You know, I should have blended up my pistachios first. So I could have rough chopped them, but it's probably easier just to use a blender. I got toasted pistachios, so I'm not sure if that's gonna make a difference. I'm hoping it doesn't. It might be a little bit more savory because of it, but I'm hoping it to be good enough. With all the sugar that goes on top, I would think that it wouldn't be that bad. I love pistachios, so. One of the best nuts besides my own. Oh! Well, I should have been keeping an eye on it. There we go. It's supposed to be like a rough chop. I might have put too much in for a rough chop. All right, let me mute the mic so it doesn't go all crazy. Oh crap. I see why they said rough chop, because you want to be able to still eat it, but it's gonna be pistachio dust now. which I think is okay. There's still some pieces in there. Learn lesson. Listen to the recipe, don't blend. They got some of that phyllo stuff to make Dubai chocolate. I should try to make some Dubai chocolate one of these days. But chocolate takes forever to solidify, so I don't know if I can do that. At least not on stream. Especially with all this extra phyllo I have. All right. Let's see what needs to happen. 9 by 13. I don't know if this is 9 by 13. Probably is. Holy. These sheets are humongous. Oh. Oh, it's folded in half even. Crap. Whoa. Did I make it like on its own last time? I don't remember. Instead of trimming it, what I'm gonna do is gonna fold it over because it looks like it'll fit. Yeah, it'll fit. Is it like cut? No, that's just where the fold is. Let's see. Separate one sheaf and follow stack. Lay at the bottom. Oh, I need to do the brushing. The brushes. Just so it doesn't stick everywhere. I mean, if I dip it only at the top, it feels like I'm using clarified butter. Just gotta get all the nooks and crannies. All right, looks good to me. What's going on? Yeah, bitter. How's it going? How's Turkey? How's it hanging over there? Hope everything's good. Thank you for coming in to, watch your food get butchered by someone who doesn't know how to make Turkish food. Appreciate it. And I apologize ahead of time. Gonna try to make baklava. Someone from Turkey came in earlier and told me it's actually going to be very difficult. But it doesn't seem that bad. Okay, not gonna lie, I already messed up. I shredded up the pistachios a little too much already. It's more dusty than it is with the actual pieces. So I already messed up one thing. Okay, so now I gotta assemble. So stack it in, brush the foul sheet with lightly clarified butter. Brushing sheet until 10 layers have been stacked to the bottom of this. Sprinkle. Huh? I don't get these instructions. Nice to hear. Nice to hear. Where am I from? Well, I am in Vegas right now, but if you mean like what country I was born in, I was born in the land of Thais. I am a Thailandese, but Lao to be more specific. Laos. So I'm not super accustomed to eating food from like that area in that region. But I do love me some lamb, which I'm making today. I'm making some tantuni without the bread, using wheat tortillas instead because I could not make like bread starter. Trim follow, cover, da da da. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, I've seen it a few times. I think I made it before. I think I tried to make it. Like I used did I make my own? I think I bought some pre-made dough, phyllo dough, but I'm not entirely sure because I don't exactly remember. Last time I made some domas and some kofte. Last time I did turkey, because one of my viewers from Turkey really wanted me to make it. And that's why he added all of these to the wheel this week. And it landed on it again. Haven't made it again. Have you ever tasted food? Yes, I have. I have. I've made some Turkish food not that long ago. I want to say a few months ago. And this is part 2 of that. This time I kept it a little bit more simple. Well, I guess last time was a little simple too. Well, Domo was kind of like from scratch. Is a little bit more difficult than I thought. It didn't turn out completely the way I wanted it to last time. And then when I went to the store, I saw that they actually have like Doma, you can just straight up buy in the can. Did not realize that. So I felt kind of stupid. But, you know, homemade Doma, not the same as from the can. From the can probably tastes better than the ones I made. Granted, the ones I made didn't taste that bad. I just prefer to actually make it, you know, better. I kind of messed up last time. I think I just didn't cook it long enough last time. So I chose something a little bit easier this time. Tantuni. Just some lamb wraps. I was thinking about making more like kofta stuff, but I made it last time. Yeah, there's so many variations of Doma. And I was gonna keep the grape leaves that I had because I had so many left over when I made it. But I moved and I couldn't keep them. I was gonna make them again, but I had too much. Okay. I think I'm gonna try to just, instead of like cutting it and trimming it, I'm gonna just layer it in like this. Since the sheets are basically 2 halves of it. I think if I can get it to not fold over on itself, the layers will still look pretty good. Yeah, I love street food. And that's why I'm making it this, well, it's also really easy. And I had a lot of leftover lamb from last week. Last week I made Swedish food. And I made some torkul, which is lamb. It's the national dish. So I couldn't find just like a small piece of lamb that I could use at any of the stores I went to. So I had to buy like 5 pounds, well, it might have been closer to 10. Probably like 10 pounds of lamb shoulder. So I figured since I have a lot of leftover lamb and this recipe has lamb in it, I was like, perfect. It works out. And I like street food. Street food is better. Honestly, like a lot of street food is better than like fancy foods you buy at restaurants and stuff, in my opinion. One of the reasons why I think Japanese food is one of my favorite foods, just because it's very simplistic. They don't use too much stuff. They don't overdo it. Where did I put my... Oh, it's over here. Okay. Correct. I don't know what that is. If my boy Doctor was here, he'd be able to tell me. I was trying to get his input on this week, but I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Oh, it's kind of... Oh, maybe I should have made this. This would have been much better. Actually, I already cut my piece of lamb, so it would have been hard to roll it up like that. How do you pronounce that? Kokorek. Oh, that does look good though. Is that pastry on the outside? So it's kind of like a... Oh no, it's wrapped from lamb intestines. Ah. Wait, sweetbreads. That looks good. I love me like intestines and gamey things that a lot of people don't like. Intestines, what else? And tripe, kidneys, all those pieces of meat that a lot of people don't enjoy. I love them. We have a dish called lap. And there's like many variations of it. But one of my favorites is the beef one, where they put a lot of those off meat cuts in there. Plus the meat, but like tripe, liver. Is it liver? It's more solid than liver, so I don't think it is liver. But it's one of those dark meat pieces that a lot of people don't like to eat. But it's delicious. Like, if I can get things like sheep intestines, and what else does it say that's in here? Sheep intestines. Also, like, a suckling lamb. Where am I getting a suckling lamb? It's not happening. I moved to Vegas to get, like, good foods, or, like, have good sources of food and stuff like that. But it's not that easy to procure a lot of these ingredients. I did find an international market that has a lot of good stuff. So I can find a little bit more things, but it's still really difficult to get some of this stuff. Yeah, I love intestines. I don't know what people have against it. I guess if you don't clean it good enough. Okay, I lied. Okay, there's one type of intestines where I do have some kind of problem with it. I think I'm a pretty good adventurous eater, but 1 week I made like Southern food. Southern as in America, in the South. I made like soul food. And one of the things I made that day was shillings. I don't know if you know what shillings are. But shillings are essentially a part of pig intestines. They're kind of pig intestines. I don't know what part of it exactly, but they are pig intestines. And I washed them 20 times over. Plus, like, I soaked them overnight in some baking soda. Everything. I tried my best. And the next day when I made them, it's the only food that's ever made me like really, really, really gag. I just could not finish eating it that day. Only dish that I have not finished all of it that I made on a Monday. So I can't say I completely was like, I swear it's the only dish that's made me like gag though from my Munchie Mondays that I've done so far. At least it let me know. At least it let me know. Don't know if they ever serve those kind of things in restaurants. And if they did, I'm not sure if I'd ever try. You know, if they serve it in a restaurant, I might try it. Maybe they washed it for like a whole week. Because there ain't no way. Like, I did my best to clean it and it didn't work. There might be like other ways that they do the cleaning to make it a little bit better. But holy, like my own self, I thought a day's worth of cleaning would have been enough for it. But it wasn't, alas. How many layers is that? 3 pieces, so 6 layers, a couple more on here. Like, I don't mind intestines. I love intestines. But it like not really as like a centerpiece. But it's a really good accent. Like in pho is good, in lap is good. But if it's the focal point, oh, like head cheese too. Oh my gosh, I love head cheese. Probably one of my favorite foods, I guess. It's definitely one of my favorite deli meats. Just because, like, my standard for a good banh mi sandwich is the head cheese they use. If they use the real head cheese, I'm down for it. But if they use that pink stuff that just looks nasty and slimy, no. Not for me. Not for me. But I'm definitely looking to do more Turkish food as well. I was thinking about making kumyak today, but I was trying to find like the good cheese. And the only cheese that I can find that's even relatively close, the internet told me, was, what is it called? Cash Kaval cheese. And then I don't have any bread. I don't have any bread. Oh, hey, appreciate it, yeah, but thank you very much. Hopefully you get to come enjoy more of my bad cooking. I appreciate it. Yeah. But I was gonna make some kumyak, but I don't have any bread to eat it with, so it kind of defeats the purpose, right? Though I do love a good cheese. There's no bread to eat it with. So I feel bad. I need more butter though. Like I try to find the cheeses that they recommended. What cheeses? Cheeses for kumyak. Because that was one of the things that my boy doctor told me to make. And like the cheese pool looks crazy on it. Especially I can find a good cheese. But the cheese they want is Trabzon is the most traditional. And then Kashgar, Kola, and Cecile. The other cheese, well, alternatives. They said provolone? Oof. No, they say cash caval. They said it's okay too. It's firmer, so it probably doesn't have like the same kind of like cheese pull to it, but it probably do the job. But I don't have any bread. I should bake some more bread. I haven't baked baguettes in a while. Usually I would make or try to make some baguettes weekly. But I've come to realize that the price of flour probably is just as much as just buying the bread outright. But if I got good at it, it might be worth it. I'm still pretty bad at it though. Like every week that I would make it, it would either be good, it'd be good one week, and then the next week that I make it, it's horrible. So I don't know. But I learned a lot. Nice to meet you too as well, Yubed. I appreciate it. That is 2 a.m. All right. Appreciate it, man. You're all good. I know it's not. The timing is so bad, but thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for the follow and the advice. Thank you. Thank you. I need a wee bit more butter. This time, I'm definitely covering it with something. I don't like the splash that it goes on. Nah, it's fine. Never mind. I actually don't mind. Ten seconds at a time. I'm running out of pistachios, though. I honestly thought I had too much, but guess I don't have enough. Another layer of this. The phyllo bread. I'm surprised it's not like stuck. When I make this, I'm gonna cut off the edges just so it looks better. Maybe I do blend some more pistachios in here. I gotta be doing something wrong because people are telling me this is supposed to be super duper difficult. Maybe it's supposed to be tighter? Maybe that's the issue? Butter. Delicious. Yeah, I'm gonna blend a smidgen more. Because I gotta like top it off too. I still have a decent amount. I thought I had way less than this. One more handful. One more handful. There we go. This one looks much better than the last one I made. Shouldn't have blended it as much. My fault. Lesson learned. Because this looks so much better. There we go. Now we got these pieces. I guess the bottom layers are structural layers. Hopefully this butter makes it so that it's like nice and tight. That's probably going to be the biggest issue. But when you pour like that little sauce on top, I think it'll be all right. I don't know how many layers that is. I think this should be last layer because I don't have enough to make like 2 more layers. Oh crap. Oh, shoot, the top layer is not supposed to be that. Crap, I'm stupid. It's going. It's going. Was good though, Senor O of the dose. Crap. Crap, hold on. I can do this, I got an idea. I put too much. Should save some. Trying to stay productive. Says the guy who was, you know, online early in the morning asking for some stuff. Granted, I appreciate you letting me know because you are right on that one. Very expensive for no reason. But you could have been doing some other things, my friend. But thank you. I need to get back to adding raids too. Adding raids is one of my top priorities. Just harvesting eggs. Oh, okay. That makes sense, especially with something that like there's a queue. But I'll read the server after I'm done with today, and you will have your cheaper grading. What's crazy is next week or next month, I hope it's not sold out already, to watch the event, the Pokemon Regional. Because I actually want to go to that. I don't know if I'll stream it because I don't know if they allow you to. Especially what's been going on with Twitch and all that. But I will try. Do it for a couple hours, watch a couple games. I think it'd be kind of entertaining to see. Watch a few hype battles. Maybe see the GOAT, Wolfie. I can't participate because I don't own Scarlet and Violet. And I already know it's going to be very, very difficult to, like, even get my team put together. Even if I lose, like, 0-1, it'd be kind of cool. True. I could. I'm trying to get my setup a little bit better, too. I was looking at buying one of those DJ Osmos 3 whatever's. I remember when it came out, it was only like $300-400. But because of tariffs, it's like $600 now. So I'm gonna have to say no to that one. But otherwise, I might just buy one of those DJI Pro action cam, because I realized that now that I have iPhone, it actually works better with those products versus what is the other one? The other action cam people called GoPros. It works much better with the other one, DJI products. So I even had to buy a new what do you call it? Mic. I bought a new mic for my IRL setup, because that is a DJI mic and it hook up to the phone through Bluetooth. So it alleviates the whole overheating thing I was getting. You can sell my GPU and you'd be good. Bro. I was gonna use it. I was thinking about using my GPU for something, I guess. For like maybe setting it up as a remote like workstation. So I can hook it up to like my Wi-Fi and then I can access it from anywhere, from any computer, and I still be able to like play games or whatever on it. But I don't use it enough. I don't use it enough. You know what I should have done was like set that up and then gave the information to my niece and nephew so for them to be to use whatever. That way I don't have to send it to them and have them set it up. Just give them a URL so they can just use it wherever they are. Not smart though. Didn't think that. All right. This goes into the oven for how long? Oh, I gotta cut it. Bake for 60 minutes? Okay. Didn't realize it won't take this long to make. I'm gonna try to make a cool design out of it though. Like they be having in the pictures. I thought it was supposed to be cut afterwards, but hey. I have to look into buying one of those DJI Action. That's what it's called, DJI Action Pro, I think. They work better with iPhones. Dang, I didn't do it right. Okay, they're just gonna be squares or rectangles. I don't know how they make like the diamonds or the trapezoids. They do it so well. I guess I could cut this excess. Stop myself. Fundraiser goal identifiers. Nah, it's not like it's super expensive. It's just that I don't want to spend that kind of money on it. I've already spent enough money on my like IRL stuff that I don't use often enough. But I should start using it more often. You're not wrong. But well, it is the season for conventions right now. As I was saying earlier, like around this time, Vegas has a crazy ton of conventions and cool things to do. Didn't realize how little things actually happen in the summer, and they wait till it to get a little bit like colder to do things. So, like there's a TFT tournament coming up too. Then there's the Pokemon thing. They just wait for it to get a little bit colder. And they're like, all right, weather's nice enough. Let's go. So I might be going and dabbling just a smidgen. Like last week or the week I came back from Wisconsin, they had a Renaissance fair and a Japan fair. I wanted to go, but it turns out that it got rained out. It actually flooded. Like the area that they had the Renaissance fair, it got completely flooded out. So I would not have been able to go anyways, because if I got flooded out on a bike, it would have been completely over. But they do got a lot more stuff going on. But also, I got to save up some money a little bit for Japan and AX next year, right? So I should buy my tickets. Okay, I have to. I have to get my stuff together for Japan. Straight up. I'm thinking like April for it. I was looking up some videos about Hawaii because I got to visit next year as well because I haven't seen my niece, but she's come to visit in December, so maybe I can hold off on Hawaii, even though I told him I would visit next year. Maybe I can hold off on it for a little bit just because they come to visit. Yeah, the LAX tickets aren't even out yet, which is crazy because like it's in July, and the earlier you put it out, like the more likely you were able to get it. I don't know. But I do need to get tickets for that. Actually, only thing that would cost anything for me there would be like if we rent a car or the Airbnb. I feel like those are the things I would really need to pay money on because I think it's like $25 to get a bus ride to LA. So it's not that expensive. What's going on, Rags Cage? That is not Istanbul, is it? No, that's Turkey, bro. I had 2 Turkish people come in here, okay? If it was a Istanbul flag, I'm sure one of them would have said something. Flag of Turkey. Nah, that's the Turkish flag. This guy trying to get me caught up. Oh, I guess while you guys are here, I can spin the wheel. Raj, you want to add a country to the wheel? You can take Chris's spot because Chris didn't tell me what she wanted last week. So we can do it. The flag is not wrong. Again, 2 people in here want to tell me that it's wrong. It is not. I double checked. It is good. Wait, you guys can see that already? Oh, that's dope. Okay. Deal. All right. Rags, what you want to put on the wheel? Pick a region / country. Chris is lacking caffeine, I guess. So she ain't here to choose. While I make my alcohol. The last of my whiskey mixed with what do I have? Baja Blast, the 2-liter macaroon. Moroccan? Moroccan. I'm sorry. My dyslexia kicked in. I'm sorry. Too many R's, too many C's, and too many O's. Can't see the camera. That's fine. We got the wheel. I guess I should have moved this down a bit. Where is the camera? Uh, there we go. Better? Why is Rhode Island so big? Rhode Island's not even that big. Oh, it is kind of solid. Sleepy been putting Rhode Island in. Because he wants to make some lobster rolls, which honestly, I'm down for. I should have put, not Rhode Island, but New England. Like make lobster roll plus clam chowder. Oh, that sounds friggin' delicious. Because last time I made that etouffee, bro, I'm telling you, that etouffee was fire, like legit fire. Bro, this looks like Green Hawk. It looks like the Incredible Hawk that we used to drink when we were kids. What you want? You want lobster po' boys? I guess I can put lobster po' boy. Lobster po' boy would be like southern food, right? Is that what you want? I can throw it on the wheel. Don't drink that? What you mean? All it is whiskey and Baja Blast. It can't be bad. Cheers. Oh, I put a lot of alcohol in that one. Whew. Let's add a little. Looks like sewer water. That's what we drank as kids, Incredible Hawk. There we go. Let's mix it up. Oh, there's Chris. What country you want? You subbed last week and then we didn't put some on the wheel. So, choose. Before Rags picks one. We about to spin. Oh yeah, Rags already picked. Never mind. He did. They got Incredible Hulk cut waters. You just said Morocco. All right, we're throwing Morocco on there. Morocco. Yeah, you, but too late. Ain't no African representation. Get out of here. Not gonna lie. The best dish that I've made so far on these Munchie Mondays is an African dish. So, don't tell me ain't no African representation. Peri peri chicken is delicious. Zimbabwe's on there. That's probably where I made peri peri chicken. All right, we'll spin it. Oh, I did make a gissu and fufu. That was so long ago, and I messed up so bad. That igusu was like super. Oh my god. Did it really just land on Tony's kitchen again? Are you serious? Oh my god. No. It's not Pizza Kitchen's time. It's his kitchen. So, not again. Sleepy did last week when he resubbed. The whore. I don't know. We'll make Kopiak my redemption arc on Kopiak next week. No, we made Tony's pizza last time. So we're making Kalpiek next week, hands down. That's a good choice. Because it's Zane. It's Zane. That's Tony's Canadian. I should have done that. But he's the one who put it on the list. That's what he asked for. So we're gonna make Kalpiek next week. Okay? I don't know what the heck he makes in Canada. What would he make? I don't know. I can't know. That's crazy. He just added that last week. And it lands on it. The odds. What are the odds, man? Pancakes and syrups. You should redo it to see if you improve. That's what I'm doing. I'm redoing, well, for this one at least, I'm redoing, I'm gonna make some Kalpiek. Because I did so bad with that one last time. He'd make waffles with maple syrup, moose knuckle soup. Yo, if I can find some meat, I'd definitely do that. But I'm sure I would not be able to find anything like that. Bear claws. I can make bear claws, which is like, you guys ever seen what a bear claw is? It's like a Danish without the cream. Bison burgers. Rocky Mountain. No. No. I'm good on the Rocky Mountain oysters. Look. So, okay. Next time somebody subs, somebody put Colorado on the list, I guess, right? Because Rocky Mountain, I'll just do Rocky Mountains. Aren't I used to eating balls? If you mean Swedish meatballs, yes. I love Swedish meatballs. You are correct. They taste fantabulous. Next time somebody subs, offer them the suggestion of Rocky Mountain oysters. Korean meatballs from Noodles, the best. Where did I eat the? I'm trying to think. Those Korean meatballs that you buy like at the store. You're right. Where did I eat that from? You're right though. Those are good. I'm not a huge like super Korean meatball fan, but they're not horrible. But I mean, Swedish meatball is my favorite banquet meal. But those Korean meatballs, I'm trying to think where I bought them from. Because they don't serve like Korean meatballs at restaurants like that. That I can think of. But they are definitely good. I'm going to add some powdered sugar in this to see if it'll thicken up. Oh, noodles! I knew it! I knew it! I remember now. You're right. It is from Noodles. Because I used to order that when I get tired of getting my favorite noodles dish. Because I forgot those. It used to be Panera, Culver's, and Noodles and Company. That's right around the corner from my job in Mequon when I used to work there. When I had to go into the office and stuff. And I wanted to get the Korean noodles one time. And they asked. No. That's racist, okay? How do you not have a favorite banquet meal? I would guarantee yours is fried chicken, but not trying to be racist, but I believe that fried chicken would be your favorite. Salisbury steak is not bad either, but Swedish meatballs actually might be my second favorite, actually. My first favorite was the shrimp Alfredo. I don't know why the shrimp Alfredo was just... It hit different. I don't know why. It was good. That's not racist, Paul. Because you know it's true. You can't tell me... What's your favorite banquet meal then? Tell me what your favorite banquet meal is. Prove me wrong. If it's not fried chicken, I'm racist. I only say that because the fried chicken is everyone's favorite. You know, when we used to get... It used to be 10 for 10 at the grocery store. And my parents would buy it. and they would have to buy at least 2 of the Alfredo because your boy didn't like the fried chicken that much. Spaghetti. First of all, that's a lie because the spaghetti, they didn't even ever have them. It was always out. They never had it in stock because ain't nobody eat it. And you couldn't get it in 10 for 10 meal. I don't think so, at least. He likes meatball without the meat. Not wrong. Not wrong. Balls are delicious, okay? Yeah, the pot pie doesn't count as like the meal though. But the pot pies was okay. The fried chicken was don't lie, the fried chicken was your favorite, bro. I'm not even, I don't know why I asked, okay? It didn't count in like the 10 for 10 meals, bro. We said banquet meal, where it come with like the corn, mashed potatoes, and that like liquid brownie that they had sitting there, okay? The corn was fire. I don't know why, but the corn in there was always fantastic. I don't know why, but it was good. The mashed potatoes was butts though because it was so watery. Chris, stop. The only reason you say kid cuisines is because they had a black penguin in the front of it. Stop lying, bro. Because the kid cuisine was way worse. First off, it didn't taste as good. Second off, like, they brownie was even worse. Racism, what are you talking about? Every kid loves a black penguin. What are you talking about? Zero racism. I'm just speaking the truth, okay? But kid cuisine was so butt. They had like the dino nuggies. And I'm gonna be real with you, dino nuggies are good, but I didn't grow up with them like most other people will be like, dino nuggies are fantastic. I think dino nuggies are okay. At best. Oh no, don't tell me no, there's no racism. I love dino nuggies, okay? As a good meal, like a quick, decent meal, I throw in the air fryer or the oven or the microwave, whatever. Make some sauce real quick, call it a day. But if I was gonna put that against the banquet shrimp Alfredo, even the fried chicken, Salisbury steak, Swedish meatballs, like they clear dino nuggies all day, every day. So, oh, Rags, when did you do the monkeys? Okay, I didn't see that. Ah. Bro, ain't nobody was able to afford the Hungry Man. On top of that, the Hungry Man didn't even, it wasn't even fulfilling, bro. All right. See, this is why I got this camera, so I can do it like this versus having to do some extra stuff, right? Easy. All right. I've been working out. Next time you guys see me down in Milwaukee, I'm gonna look like Hud, but like an inch taller. So, holla at me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm telling you. I've been using this gym. Okay? I'm just saying. Let's get the strongest. Yeah, Krillin is sad. If Yamcha trained a little bit more, he would whoop Krillin all day. Actually, is Tien human? If Tien's a human, he's stronger than Krillin. Just saying. You need to make more. You do got a lot of points. Kind of insane. I'm just saying, bro. I've been working out, okay? I've been making my money's worth. My last apartment, bro, I did not use the gym once. Not once. This time, I've already used it 4 times since I moved here. So, we making progress. Yeah, I still got Boma though. All right, who's better? Who's better? Okay, Boma or 18? I'm a Boma fan. Even if she's older, she's still kind of cold. All right, I'm just saying. I'm a Boma fan. I mess with Boma, especially a young Boma. She go hard. You with me, bro? I'm telling you. We making it happen. Cause even yesterday, I was talking to my mama and freaking Abu's mom. And they were like, ever since he moved to Vegas, he got fat. I was like, bro, why? You ain't wrong, but hey, you ain't gotta put it out there like that. So I've been in the gym. It's not much right now. It's not much. I don't do too much. I do like 30 minutes. I do 1 episode of free run on the treadmill, which is like almost 2 miles, if not more. I don't know, somewhere around there. And then I do curls and then like tricep presses here and there. How fast I'm going? I don't know. There's a setting on the treadmill, which is like 4. It doesn't exactly tell me I don't know how to read it, I guess, but it's like in 30 minutes I go 2 miles. I've been slowly incrementing it. Like the first week that I went in there, or the first day I went in there, I did level 3, which was 1 mile in 30 minutes. So that was slow as heck. And then I increased it level 2, which was like 1.5 miles, and then 3, and then 4. Eventually got to 4. So it was getting there. Bro, you don't remember your boy used to have crazy calves? Not gonna lie, my legs have gotten a little Vidal. Bro, you like Vidal over freaking Boma? That's crazy. Okay. Everybody got their own taste. That's fine. That's fine. I don't think Vidal is cold as Boma or 18. I guess Rags like tomboys. That's fine. Yeah. I'm trying to get back to that because like I was laying down and I crossed my legs and my legs was all flabby and I was like, nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I definitely need to do something about it. Especially my belly. I'm working on it, man. Working on it. Boma, whole midget, she taller than Vegeta. What are you talking about? She probably the same height as Vidal. She probably taller than Vidal. What? Bro, this guy, you just like tomboys. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody got their tastes in whammons. It's not saying much, but she's still taller than Vegeta, so she's not a midget, obviously. I'm gonna look it up. Vidal gotta be shorter than Boma. Okay. Vidal height. Five two. She's like my height. I feel like Boma was like 5'4". 5'5". Boma way taller than Vidal. What you talking about, bro? This guy. Just saying. Boma tomboyish? Nah, Boma is not tomboyish. She alright. She's not super tomboy. Nah, she's not tomboy at all. She got fashion. But Yorichi, okay, I'll give you that. Yorichi one of the coldest. Like when we was at DreamCon, like there were so many people on Yorichi. It makes sense though. Like DreamCon is like a black convention. I didn't realize how black of a convention it actually is. But yo, yeah, she go hard. She got fashion because she could afford it. I'm just saying, of course Bulma couldn't afford it, but she ain't like super tomboyish compared to freaking Videl. Obviously, Videl, when she got older, she kind of lost it a little bit, but... Oh, we still going to DreamCon next year, right? Right, Rags? Get the boys. I gotta hit up. I forgot to tell David. I was playing games with David, Borderlands with David the other day. We gotta get him in there too. We gotta play some Borderlands. All of that. Yeah, we beat it yesterday. And then like we just got into the, I guess, late game? Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we just got into it. But yeah. Anytime you want to play, because y'all know you be busy. So whenever you want to play, just hit me up and we can play that. Because I'm down to play still. It's still fun. My builds suck, but I'm down to play. I'll start a new character for you. But when is DreamCon 2025? DreamCon 2025. Then we can go hit up Hero too. Oh, 2026. Oh my gosh. This year be going too fast. It is July 10th. Oh, never mind. We can't make that. I don't know if I can make that. Because the week before is Anime Expo. Why is it the same week? Wasn't it in August the week before? I gotta pee though. You gotta pee. Yo, what's going on, Helix? How's it going? Welcome back, welcome back. I'm sorry. I'm not making Swedish food today, but we got Turkish food today. We just popped in the baklava into the oven. The sauce is saucing, and then we're gonna make some Tantuni, which is like a lamb wrap from the leftover lamb we had last week. Welcome though, welcome back. How you doing? How you doing? You say good timing. DreamCon was wild though. I'm telling you. I know I didn't hit the BRB screen. I hit the commercial screen. I didn't hit the BRB screen because I figured, it's not that big a difference. It's fine. For black, did you make follow pick? I didn't. I made it. I think the first time I made it by hand. And I realized I'm not that great at getting it thin enough to make it like the baklava face. So I found an international market that has it. And I think it'd be way better this time. I'm hoping at least. All right, bro. Holla at you. How you doing though? How was your day? Or night? Well, I'm sure it's night where you are right now. Hope everything's all good. stop drinking that blue water. It's almost gone. As soon as it's gone, I'm done. I drank all of it. So all that's left. That's all that's left. Enjoy your food, my friend. All you enjoy your food. All that balls in your mouth. It's almost just in time to make it. I don't know how long this baklava has actually been in here. Not long enough. Not yet, not yet. That was your clue. Oh, you tried to make it before? This is, you try to get me. You try to get me. Yeah. The first time I made it, the first time it landed on Turkey, I definitely tried to make it from scratch, but it was just too thick, and like without like a machine or something to make it like super thin, it wasn't gonna happen. I do have like a KitchenAid with like multi-level thinnesses, but there's no way to get it as thin as they make it at the store. But before, I didn't have access to this new market that I found, so they didn't have it, so that's why I made it from scratch. But this time, I found it, and it probably comes out about 10 times better. I'm hoping at least. I'm hoping at least. I couldn't find, like, pistachios that weren't roasted or salted, though. I had to use pistachios that are roasted, so it might have a little bit more savory taste, I think. But with the amount of sugar that goes on top of it, I don't think it's going to be bad. You need extreme technique or the right gear. 100%. I agree with you. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, look. At least you tried and gave it a shot. And you learned that it's probably better just to buy it. Because there are some things like that for sure. Things where you can probably make by yourself, but it's probably just better to buy it because one, the food will come out better. Two, you save yourself some time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been good. It's Monday, so had to work today, but after work, didn't have too much I had to do. I had to go like run some errands and whatnot, but it's been good. Hopefully even better soon. Get to eat some Turkish food. We're almost there. And it's almost done. So that's a good thing. Yeah, I've been running around and doing things since this morning. It has been great. But, you know, yelling at people is never fun. What is Tantuni? What is Tantuni? So, it is a Turkish lamb wrap, essentially. I had to look it up, but it is, let's see if I can show you. Yeah, it's basically a Turkish lamb wrap. But it's a street food, is what I've been told. There's been a couple Turkish people who's come in here, and they let me know. They're like, yeah, it's a street food. I'm like, okay, I'm down for it. It's actually really simple. So, yes, lamb twice in a row. Mostly because I bought too much lamb last week. And making another dish of lamb this week, even better. Like, I like lamb, don't get me wrong. But there aren't too many dishes that I'm going to make that require lamb. So being able to at least use it in a dish that I plan on making the next Monday, plus the amount that was left over, like I still have a whole bag left over too. So it kind of helps me get rid of it. But I do like lamb. Like I'm probably gonna eat some lamb steak, whatnot. Like I still have this whole thing. So I still have this left over of lamb. So I'll make it, this I'll keep until I need to make another one. But like I feel like a good lamb steak would be good too. But I ate all of the dish I made last week. Yes, having one of those vacuum sealers to save meat has been crazy. But yes, I will. I think I'm ready to make this one. I don't know about the baklava, but the lamb meats is nice and boiled. So I might. One thing that I messed up this week is I was supposed to make the bread like it requires like a wheat bread for the wrapper, but you needed a lot to make that happen. Like you needed sourdough bread starter and things like that, and I'm not a bread maker, so I don't have that just laying around, so I couldn't quite make that. But everything else, I got some lamb at least. So I saw an alternative to use whole wheat tortillas, and that's what I plan on using right now. It makes it a little bit easier too. I'm a little surprised though, because usually there's like some sauces or something associated with like yogurt sauce or anything like that. But I didn't see any of that actually. So no yogurt sauce. You learn something new all the time. All right, let me get a couple pieces of this lamb so I can throw it on there. 90% stay there. Can't imagine that's that important. No. Honestly, the vessel itself can be very, very important. Like so important. I don't know if you ever had banh mi, which is a Vietnamese sandwich. It's my favorite sandwich of all time. It's so freaking good. If you don't use like a really good French baguette, it will not taste as good. Let's say you decide to use a po' boy bread, it would still be good, but without the French baguette, it would not taste nearly as good. Just saying. It is my favorite sandwich of all time, so I have a little biases. But I've had like I've compared a few places that they use like a more doughy French baguette, less airy one, and I don't like it as much. Oh, has it? You should try it. You should try it. Trust me. It's the best sandwich all time. And since you don't mind things like, wait, how much do you like head cheese is the real question. Because they use head cheese. If you like lamb, I guess it shouldn't be that weird for you to eat head cheese. But that's my favorite part of the sandwich, personally. But that's just me. There are other like meatloaf. You gotta get like a special though. You gotta get the special. They usually have like the special, which is deli meats. And when they say deli meat, it's not like ham, prosciutto, anything like that. It's head cheese, meatloaf. Yeah, head cheese and meatloaf. And it's freaking delicious. It's weird. But if you enjoy lamb or like organ meat and things like that, I'm sure they have head meat in Sweden or Norway. They definitely have like, it's really good, trust me. It's pretty unique. But if they don't have like a French baguette, they don't put on a French roll baguette. If you put it on like a hot dog bun, oh my God, it would not be great. Norwegian Christmas things made from pig's head. Oh yes, that's exactly what it is. I forgot you did say that. Yes, that's what they use in banh mi sandwich. But you gotta get the special. Sometimes, like most people who go who aren't like entirely too, I guess, adventurous when it comes to food. They like to get things like the pork or the beef, you know, which isn't like the real banh mi sandwich experience. You have to get the deli meats. Usually it's called like the special, but it's deli meats, their deli meats, which is meatloaf, pork loaf, not meatloaf, pork loaf, and head cheese. And oh my god. And then pate. Oh my god. You gotta, the pate is definitely, the fresh veggies. Oh my god. My favorite sandwich. I've been trying to find the best place that makes it out here in Vegas. And I found out a couple good places, but not like places that knock my socks off. A lot of places use this like pink slimy head cheese that I'm not a huge fan of, because it's like mushy and I don't know, it doesn't taste like head cheese, so I'm not a huge fan of it, but it still is, but like it's enough to eat. Let me get a strainer for this. But you should definitely try it. You should definitely try it. It's fabulous. It's a great combination of veggies and the meats. Yes, it's also the special. That's like the quintessential version of it. But a lot of people here in America, they're not very, they don't like to eat real food, okay? So they'll choose like the roast pork. Not a huge fan. It's good, don't get me wrong. It's still a great combination of food because you're still getting the veggies, like the pickled daikon and pickled carrots, but I still think it's not like the real thing. Not like the real thing. I gotta use all of this sumac that I bought. Like, I bought so much. I thought I ran out and then ended up having to buy a huge other one because I thought I was out, but I mislabeled it. So now I gotta make more Turkish food. I guess I do have some lamb that I can use, so not too mad. Sumac. There's only 2 spices on this. What is the other one? Sumac, salt, pepper, cumin. I gotta put some cumin on it. Where's my cumin? I know I have some left over somewhere. There it is. Oh wow, you guys can hear the little explosions that's happening with the butter. Cumin and sumac. I don't know if I'm saying that right, to be real. It's S-U-M-A-C. I'm gonna add a little bit of Aleppo pepper just because that's what they like too. I like a little spiciness to it. Nice crispy. I'm gonna use these juices that I had that sitting there for a while. It was cooking for like almost an hour now, thinking about it. But I'm gonna make that into some gravy, and then I can maybe dip it. I don't think that's what they do, but making like an au jus out of it, I think would be fantastic. So I'm just gonna leave that there. You've heard sumac before, but only for the Americans. What? From only, oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. If you've been watching a lot of like American stuff, I'm not entirely sure how to say because like I've had a couple Turkish people come in here, and the main reason I'm doing turkey today is one of my viewers, longtime viewers, is Turkish, and he put like 10 points into the freaking into turkey, and he's not even here. I feel bad, but we can. I'll make it up to him. I'll make it up to him. But he's a stickler for the pronunciation of these things. Like kumyak. I was thinking about making kumyak, which is like cheese and cornmeal, but I don't have any bread to eat it with. So I can't make it. But it's like cheesy cheese pull. It looks so amazing. Next time I see him, I'll make it just for him. Just because he wasn't able to make it today. I didn't put any salt in this. The sugar liquid thing actually looks not bad for the baklava. It's nice and golden. I think it's supposed to be. Oh my gosh, it's Senor Shrugs. What's going on, Shrugs? How's it going, my dude? How's it hanging? How's Imperial? Or not Imperial? Ashes. Why do I teach Imperial? That's so long ago. Ashes is doing. How's Ashes doing? Dang, you're right. You're right. I've been good. I've been good. Life's been fantastic, actually. Since I retired from WoW, it's been fantastic. I hope you've been doing well. Chicago, I was just in Milwaukee last month for like 2 weeks. I wasn't able to visit Milwaukee. Oh, no, not Milwaukee, Chicago. I wanted to visit Chicago. Oh, shoot. You got hit with an ad? I can't even see that. God darn it. It's so ridiculous. I'm sorry. Thank you, though, Helix. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming out and keeping me entertained. Hopefully, I've done the same. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful night as well. I hate that I do run these pretty late at night. Especially for my European viewers. Can I see what the ads look like? I do, but I can't. There we go. The ad's done. You have various stream and project with stuff like. Thank you, Helix. Thank you, thank you. I try to do my best. I try to do my best. Thank you. I'm not making livers. I'm making Tantuni. Bro, my dyslexia is so bad. But Tantuni, it's turkey this week. For my Munchie Mondays, I do like a dish from every different region every week. I have a wheel that people can add to see stuff that they want to make. And this week it landed on turkey. And we're making turkey and baklava, or Tantuni and baklava, which is lamb. It's like a lamb wrap. It looks good, so I love me some lamb. But now that you're back from commercial, I was gonna go visit Chicago. I was out there last week. Oh, not last week. I guess it's been a couple weeks now since I was out in Milwaukee. But I was gonna visit Chicago. Bro, it's just nice having you around and speaking with you, you know, like hanging out with you guys, bro. I do miss you guys, don't get me wrong. I'm okay with being away from WoW, but I miss you guys. I miss the people more than anything. I was talking to Los last week as well. He misses us too. But Like, just, you know, the bonds you make watching, like playing with people for many years. Exactly. And that's why, I mean, that's why I played it all the way through uh Wrath. Yeah, all the way to Wrath. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. That's why you see me pop into the Discord. Like, I keep up with that. Don't get me wrong. I keep up with you guys. I'm in there. I'm not creeping or nothing, but I'm in there. And if you guys say something funny, I respond to stuff too. You guys are fun people, so I can't leave you guys. Just because I stopped playing game doesn't mean I'm not gonna stop interacting with you guys. You know, you guys are good people. But I speak to a lot of the people from the guild. Still speak to Mayor. Still speak to Loaf, Iof. Still speak to Flobo. Me and Flobo still play games like every week. We were just playing Borderlands the other day. But when I was in Milwaukee, I wanted to visit Chicago. I visited Mayor one time, actually. Me and him met up at his work because he couldn't get off, but I was out there kidding with him. If you ever want to kick it, let me know. Even if Hottie has DG can be going and Rocky has Pathfinder one, so I'm part of them. For sure. That's why I wanted to originally join you guys in that D&D campaign. But then I don't know if I can dedicate another day of my week to do that now. Especially I stream like 2 days a week and then work, and then I have to do everything in between too. So, but it does sound fun. Yeah, I mean, like, 'cause you think about it, you're doing 2 days a week on D&D/Pathfinder, then you're raiding 2 days. Wait, do you guys rate 1 or 2 days? 1 day a week. So that's like 3 days. That's almost half your week, especially if you work in the morning. You know, 1 day. Yeah, so it's like that's a lot of dedicated time to not be able to do other things. And I don't know. I don't want to feel obligated to do those things. Which obviously is fun enough. It wouldn't feel like an obligation. But with the way that WoW works, after the first few weeks, it's definitely an obligation. Don't know how I made it that long. For sure. And and I love to see that. I love to see that for sure. Cause you know, how many years have we been, you know, playing with each other and whatnot, and then it's not that easy to just drop each other, you know? I still try to keep up with everybody for sure. I actually don't even talk that much with Aerith as much anymore. Actually, me and when I was in Milwaukee, me, Flobo, and Kerlathi, we were just chilling in the bar, getting drunk as heck. Okay, I didn't get that drunk. I was fine. But Kerlathi and Flobo got pretty messed up. But I try to visit people when when I'm around. Like I said, I visited Mayor down in Chicago. What else did I visit? I'm thinking about going out to the East Coast to see what's. Oh yeah, I still talk to freaking like Rapid, even though I don't like to. I still talk to Rapid here and there. James here once in a while. Bronendo. Still kind of talk to them. Even Fuzzy actually, which is surprising. We need more drunk Flobo. Flobo is drunk every day. we've been playing Borderlands together, and the man forgets that we even play together here and there. You just gotta find the right game to play with each other. If there are games that you play, bro, just hit me up. I'm more than happy to play. Especially these multiplayer games. MMOs, there's been a couple of MMOs that have come out that where I'm like, maybe. But I've always thought that I can't dedicate my time like that to them. Yeah, but Drunk Flow is something else. Something else. The other day, he forgot his keys. I was gonna say at the bar, but didn't. He went to the bar. After playing Borderlands, he went out to the bar to celebrate, and he forgot his keys outside his house. He left it in the doorknob. That guy. Very hilarious. Very hilarious. And he didn't even remember what we played that day, which is even worse. That guy. But he made it. He got it out. He lost his glasses 4 days too, and I wouldn't be able to survive with my glasses for 4 days, that's for sure. I lost my glasses for 5 seconds. I'm blind as a bat, so. And I ain't got the echolocation thing down. It's rough. No more whiskey. I'm out. Time for some beer, some actual beer this time. Blind as a death bat. Yep. Yep, that's a good point. Nah, I can do the echolocation. I'm like, oh. It's not going to tell me where I'm at, though. Yeah, because there's a couple of people, like, I've been like, kicking it with Glacial, too. Well, I haven't played with Glacial in a long time, but it's probably been like half a year since I played games with Glacial. But I played games with him a lot, too. They were playing Final Fantasy 11 for a while, which I love because Final Fantasy 11 is I played Final Fantasy 11 before I played WoW. And I just wanted to put a little bit of experience in it, and it was fun. It was kind of fun. It was just like too much because you have to download like 7 different not add-ons, but 7 different things to even just run the game. So it was a little bit too much, but it was fun. It was a fun time. I played with Reboon and Glacial. We played a lot of V Rising. V Rising was a good bit of fun. But there's a lot of games that we just kind of. I see a lot of people from the Imperial days for sure. I keep forgetting the name. Tantuni. Yeah, it is. It's fantastic. And then, the Reboon and Glacial, the way that they play, they build out the most intricate, like, buildings. I'm a functional person. So when I play with them, I feel bad. Like, once I unlock something, I just put it down somewhere where it makes sense. No, they gotta have it where it gotta be next to this bookshelf that is extremely pretty with the flooring that looks crazy, with the statue maybe on the other side. I'm like, yep, it works. I'm trying to get a Valheim because I haven't played in 5. Hey, let me know. I'm more than willing to play. Karlathi and Flobo actually play a lot too. They play a crap ton. If you want to play and you need some people, if you don't got enough people, I'm more than willing to play too. I did play up to like Ashlands, I think. I think they might have had one more patch after that. Maybe. Don't recall. But more than happy to play if you've got extra space. Oh crap. I think this might be done. Let me get my choppers out. It's pretty brown. I think it's supposed to be though. Oh, wait a second. It don't look bad. Hey, what's going on, Justinian? How's it going, bro? How's your classes going? I was watching you the other day. I swear your homework sessions, you get a lot done, bro. You get a lot done. You came in just in time. My food just finished up, actually. We making some baklava. It actually doesn't look bad. It looks almost perfect. It's like nice and toasty and brown. I can move this one. History sucks. Yes. I was like, well, what happened to the what happened to the IT stuff? What you doing listening to some freaking history? I like hitting IT. I can listen to that stuff all day, right? Technology and thing, but history's always been my Achilles knee when it comes to education. I used to be good at math and science. It ain't not no more, but I used to be somewhat decent at it. But history, it's just all memorization, and I got the memory of a goldfish. It ain't good. Let's see. Moving oven, cold syrup. I don't have cold syrup, it's hot syrup. You're in accelerated history class. Hey, why? Aren't you in IT? If you're in IT, what are you doing in accelerated history, my dude? What does that have to do with your IT? Wait, what is your major? It's got to be in some kind of IT, otherwise you wouldn't be taking those classes. Why are you in accelerated one? What the heck? Ooh, the syrupy. Baklava. I might have put too much in. It's all bubbly like though. You rated how useless she was at info she was saying. Network specialist is for generals, just have to take one. Then why did you choose accelerated? Why did you choose the most basic? Like when coming out of high school, when I was looking at my classes, I was in IT management. I guess I did. I actually graduated with IT management, but I had to take two math classes. But guess what math class I choose? Algebra. I'm pretty solid at math. But guess what? I choose the easiest math class I can possibly take. None of that is going to come in handy. Honestly, algebra is probably the most useful math class you can take other than anything else, like calculus or something. What are you going to use calculus for? Never going to use it. You signed up late? Oh, dang. Yep. That I can see. Okay, you're excused. You're excused. That makes sense. That's crazy though. I would, dang. You definitely should have signed up earlier because I was listening to some of those, like, I don't know, those classes, the recordings or whatever you were listening to, and I was like, nope, I'm about to fall asleep. I'm sorry, that's too much. Yeah, you gotta always choose the easiest, especially with your generals, bruh. Okay, it's starting to look better. I thought like the sauce was too much, but I just gotta let it cool, and it'll turn out okay. You getting ready for it? Oh hell yeah! You better hurry up and sign up for that, because holy, you don't want to get stuck with another horrible class that you don't really need. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. You should try to learn as much as you can, but trying to get that like piece of paper, it don't even matter. Wait, weren't you? I've been meaning to ask you this actually. Weren't you supposed to be going to the military? Or are you still going to the military, but you're using that to take these classes? Because I know a lot of people who've done that. Yeah, hopefully just for this semester. You went and you came back? Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, my cousin, when he went, oh, you opted out. That makes sense. Honestly, look, if you like that stuff, all for it, but I don't know if it's worth it to go, especially around these days, these times. My cousin, he couldn't pass the shooting test because his vision was so bad, and he ended up being able to get at least this discharged. So hopefully you got like a good discharge, not one of those dishonorary ones. All right, I'm gonna try one of these wraps. It is a, what's it called again? Tantuni lamb wrap. There you go. The environment was too immature for my mature mind. I mean, that's what they recruit. They recruit nothing but young, unmolded minds from straight from high school, right? It's kind of what it is. Now you're hungry? I'm sorry, Shrugs. I'm sorry. This thing looks good. How can it be bad? I feel like some sauce would be better though. Yeah, definitely for the young, wild, and free, or people who have a sense of, what do you got, patriotism, like crazy patriotism. You gotta have a lot, especially for the way that our military is set up. Like I said, I feel like this could use some sauce. It's a wee bit dry, but it's still good. Like, I thought it was like, okay, it's just lamb, but like sumac and the cumin in it, it actually tastes a little bit different than the actual like regular wrap. Sauce does go crazy. I'm mad that I think they're getting rid of the sweet and sour sauce at Wendy's. That's my favorite sauce there. Granted, I don't go to Wendy's very often, but sometimes when I'm feeling like fast food, I do have cravings like here and there. I have like once every month I have different cravings. Like sometimes I have craving for sushi. I don't like sushi at all, but I will have craving for sushi here and there. Right now, my craving that I'm having is fake Chinese food. I used to work at Long's Walk, so that's understandable why I have a craving for it. I don't like fake Chinese food, but I'm craving it lately, so I might get it like sometime this week. And then sometimes I have like a craving for fast food. And Wendy's would be a top spot for that. We'll get you some spicy chicken nuggets, like Dave's special, whatever it's called. Holiday. Sometimes a Baconator, depending on how I'm feeling. But Yeah, that's kind of thing. Yeah, bro. When I used to work at Montauk, it was definitely something else. Out there at Good Hope, I worked all of them. I'm sad that they closed down. That's why I think that's where my fake Chinese food um, cravings come from. Just like eating that pretty much every day for I don't know how long I worked there, like 3, 4 years. Man, bro, I used to have a craving for it, but now like it's once a month. It's only once a month. I already had my sushi craving last week. I was actually down in Wisconsin last week to visit for my brother's wedding, and I had some sushi, so that craving's done. But Chinese food craving is kind of kicking. It's still kind of kicking. But they're getting rid of the sweet and sour sauce at Wendy's, which is crazy. Though they have been coming out with some pretty decent ones. There's like a ghost pepper one I heard. I feel like that might be good. I'd mess with it. Hmm. Milwaukee somehow is actually looking not bad. A lot has changed the last time I went out there. Alright, Shrugs, I'm sorry I made you hungry. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it, man. For sure. Holla at me. If you ever want to play some Valheim and you need an extra person, let me know. I'm down for it. Night, bro. Yeah, when I was down in Milwaukee, it was a lot of stuff has changed. Didn't realize how crazy it was down there. It's looking a lot nicer. I don't think I'd ever move back, but it's not as bad as it used to. It's definitely more enticing. I know. Actually, Tony was just there last week too. They just had that Pokemon tournament last week, the Milwaukee Regionals, and they're gonna have the Las Vegas Regionals next week. I would have had a chance to go to both. I was in Milwaukee the week before that they did that. I should have went. Well, if I stayed in the week, I couldn't though because literally the day that I got back from Milwaukee, I had to move. So I got like 6 hours straight, hopped off the plane, went home, took a nap, and moved all my stuff to this new apartment. So did not have time for that. But I would have stayed an extra week if I would have known that, or if I had the opportunity to stay next week to go to that Pokemon tournament, because next month is going to be the Pokemon Regional here, and then the TFT. I don't even play TFT as much anymore, but I'm going to go to that if I can. Like a spectator seat. I need to buy my tickets soon. It looks like a good time, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let me see what this baklava is looking like. I need a good piece. Last time I made this, the bread was a little bit too thick because it was homemade. But this time, I found a place that sells it. Hopefully, it's not bad. Oh, no. It crumbled apart. It crumbled apart. That's probably why they were saying it's difficult to make. Well, that's my baklava. Mm. I can fix it up. Here's the baklava. It looks good enough. Looks good enough. I'm not a huge sweets person either, so we'll see. I do love me some pistachio though. Cheers. I feel hot. It's so sweet. Maybe I put too much sugar. I don't know. It's so sweet though. It's not bad, but it's so sweet. Yeah, backlighting from me. It's way too sweet. Nope. You're just like pouring straight up sugar or water on it. Oh my god. So sweet. I think it tastes okay, but like it's just way too sweet. I guess I'm supposed to let it like cool, but I don't think that's gonna help with the sweetness because it is kind of crunchy still. I think it's supposed to be like soaked in the sugar water, to make it a bit more soggy, so that when you bite into it, it's like soft. This one is still a little bit crunchy, but I don't know if that'll help with its sweetness. It's just way too sweet. I gotta eat this lamb and onion to get that sweetness out of my mouth. I will try to eat the rest of this baklava, but I don't think it's happening. I'm gonna let it cool and we're gonna throw it in the fridge and I'm gonna slowly eat it. Because right now, nah, it ain't for me. I need to do some real baking though. This baking is not ideal. Not ideal. Hold on, I gotta take a piss though. I'll be right back. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Double kill. Every single time it's a double kill. Every time, baby. Every time. Woo! Zoom. Go. Usually it's more caramelized than this. I kind of just I put too much water, so it didn't get all the way simmered down. but shot. Mm. Egg's good. Nice and creamy, actually. Not super dry. Ah. Yeah, next week we make Tony's Kitchen. It's crazy. He just added freaking sleep. He just added to that gosh darn list or the wheel. But I think I'm gonna make copia. It actually gives me the opportunity to try to make it again. Because the first time I made it was like the first week I moved into Vegas, actually. And I'ma just say I didn't do the greatest job. Did not do the greatest job. I made basically copia dumplings. So that kind of defeats the purpose. Kopiak is all about like the noodles, and having to make it into dumplings. I failed big time. So definitely gonna go back and make that next week. It's not necessarily Tony is the one who's cooking, but it is his kitchen, which his wife is in that kitchen. So she makes food. And she said kopiak is one of her favorite foods. I'm gonna make that one because it's Tony's kitchen again. Stop, Sleepy, stop. You need to stop with Tony's kitchen, man. This guy. I was hoping for like New England, cause friggin' a good clam chowder or a po' boy or a lobster roll would sound fantastic. I haven't had one of those in a really long time. I had the opportunity to go out and buy it last time I went to, like I went out for the last time I went to IRL. They had like a lobster roll place, but it looked what? I don't know if I wanted to try it, so I didn't. Let me warm one of these tortillas. I'm still starving like Marvin, girl. So, yeah. Make one of these. Warm that up. Oh my God, it's so sweet that it's like hurting my teeth. I don't like it. Maybe if it cools down and it's not like candy, it'll be better. I will eat it though. And I will try to eat it all. I do taste the little bit of lemon juice that goes in it. So it's not just straight up sugar, but my goodness, it's a lot of sugar. What am I gonna do with the rest of this? I'm gonna make a gravy for it. I feel like it can look not like a gravy, but maybe like a au jus. You know, gotta be a little bit fancy with it. You can definitely use it after boiling and then frying on top of it. It makes it a little bit dry. I know they use more like yogurt sauce and stuff like that. I didn't bring the yogurt sauce I had at Mother Crib. That would have been perfect. But using lamb that I had left over from last week, perfect idea. Perfect idea. I don't know if I want to close this yet, though. I've been told you're not supposed to put warm food in the fridge because the temperature keeps it in a range that food can go bad very quickly because of the dynamic between the hot food and the fridge. But YOLO. What else I got to drink here? No more alcohol. We'll sip on some. Since I've been eating this baklava, it's too much sugar as it is. I'm just drinking water. Yeah, I'm gonna eat the rest of that and then try to clean my palate with the lamb because I'm not trying to waste food. Onion, tomatoes. I'm not gonna lie, for some reason, it kind of tastes like a Big Mac. Maybe because the onions and tomato combination. But the flavor combination kind of tastes like a Big Mac. Not so much the lamb, but it's very reminiscent of a Big Mac. Alright, let me eat the rest of this baklava. I just got a cap and a crown put in. You know what? Screw it. Not gonna lie, I'm very surprised that my teeth are actually not as bad as I thought. As a young, 20s, late 20s, early 30s person, I've only had 2 teeth that need to be worked on in this many years. I feel like it's not that bad. Granted, one of them was like, really didn't need it. But they recommended it, so I was like, alright, why not? The other one I chipped, it wasn't even cavities. I just bit into a piece of K-barbecue, had no wherewithal to be like, maybe I shouldn't do this, but I did anyways. Ended up chipping my back tooth, and I needed to get it a crown on it. But outside of that, did not need no like teeth work. For how old I am, I think that's a good deal. Considering how expensive it is. It's still very sweet, but with the cooling down, it's not as prominent. It's way more bearable. Maybe once it gets like cool, it becomes softer. You're not chewing into like candy. Might be edible. I mean, it's edible now, but the roastedness of the pistachio definitely comes out a lot. And I think that's helping more than it's hurting. But this Chinesa Tantuni is fire though. Cumin and sumac. Very strong seasonings. I'm gonna see if I can make semi-decent gravy to go with this, honestly. This is me freeballing it. This is not Turkish whatsoever. But, we freeballing. Butter. Butter makes everything better. I'm still very hungry though. That sweetness didn't kill my appetite because it was still decent. Oh my gosh. I forgot to get some garlic when I was at the store. Gosh darn it. Fine. I definitely need some garlic though. This ain't a fantasy. No, you can't be with me. Never had lamb gravy. I don't think I have, at least. Something new. Oh, not yet. Need some flour. I tell them kids to calm down, but thank you. I appreciate you coming through. Get you some caffeine next time. Hope you feel a little bit better. I'm almost done here too. I'm just definitely get some Starbucks. They closed all the Starbucks by me. It's kind of insane. Never would have thought to see today, but they did. Alright, you enjoy yourself though. Get yourself a freaking iced pumpkin spice latte or something. Forgot it's freaking pumpkin spice season. Ooh, they got one here now. They got a couple. That's the whole. Actually, it might be closest thing to me to make that have coffee. Now that all the Starbucks, like literally 2 Starbucks, the closest Starbucks that are by me, they both closed down, which is a rip. But I don't drink coffee, so don't matter to me. I'm upset that they bought out Tivana because there aren't too many places that sell loose leaf tea anymore. Tivana was one of them, but now it's like it's really hard to find. I'm trying to find like these artisan tea shops, and they don't really got much. And when they do, it's just so expensive for some gosh darn tea. But I have found a couple good jasmine teas that I enjoy at least. I have been living my life drinking nothing but jasmine tea for a while, but I've been looking at expanding my horizons a little bit and like trying out some other stuff. I've tried some like Pantone teas that not only look cool, but they taste pretty good too. So I might have to just dabble a little bit in some of these other teas that they got going around. For all this lamb juice, I didn't want to go to waste, so let's make it into a gravy. Hopefully it doesn't be lumpy. I don't know if I cooked the flour enough for it not to be lumpy, but we'll see. Let me drop some soy sauce. And then a smidge more black pepper. The sound of sizzling gravy. I love it. Man, it smells like straight up lamb too. Don't hate it. It's a lot of gravy though. You know what? It can use some greens. I got some like dried parsley somewhere. Let me see. Nope. Here we go. A little bit of greenery in it. All right, let's try it out. Not bad. It's like lamby, which I like. I think it just needs a little bit of salt. That might have been too much. I didn't realize how much like coarse ulcer salt makes things salty. Like it makes it way too salty sometimes. I really gotta learn. Like a pinch of salt of that is not the same as a pinch of salt of everything else. Let's give it a little bit of smidgen. Perfect. It's not too salty. I thought I added too much salt, but it's not bad. Let's, you know what? We just swoosh up in there. Swash, swish. It's not white sauce, but I think it adds a good lamby flavor without it overpowering it, so. There we go. Can definitely probably use like some spice. I should add more pepper. Pepper and gravy. Mine as well. There we go. Saucier or gravy. Oop, wrong way. There we go. It's not as dry anymore. Lamb dries out pretty fast if you don't like eat it right away. So the gravy definitely helped. All right, good meal. Next time I'll make kumiak if I can. If doctor comes through, tell him I said sorry, and I'll definitely try to make something a little bit easier for him to catch. So I appreciate y'all coming through. Thank you guys so much for another Munchies Monday. I'll be back on Friday playing Poppy Playtime. Something. We'll see. It's October. We'll try some scary games. But then next week we're doing some kapiak for Tony's Kitchen. So, all right. I'll let you guys. I'll see you guys next week if anything. Have fun. Bye. Ugh. Why isn't it stopping? Did my OBS die?